Happy Friday, friends. How are you? My kiddos are home. They do our parent-teacher conferences now till like 9 o'clock at night, but then they give everybody the next day off. So I don't know. Some of the teachers love it. Some of the teachers hate it, but I got kids at home, so we may get interrupted. That's fine. Whatever. I've done my skincare. I've got my Pomifera on, got my moisturizers on. I use my Sebabona. I just exfoliated my lips and put on my Happy Salve because we're going to do a bold red lip today. And I also am going to use these. These arrived yesterday. They are the Piper Blue setting spray and powder. I tried them yesterday. I tried them 2 different ways. The first time, I did the makeup, I did the setting spray and then powder, and then I sprayed. That's going to give you a more dewy look. If you prefer matte, you're going to do the makeup, you do the spray, and then the powder, and that's going to give you a more matte look. Now, when I say matte, I mean lightly. I don't mean 10 pounds of cakey, baker's powder makeup, okay? But got all of that done and ready. I've got my makeup. A few of you have asked, and I'm just gonna, because we shoot straight here, right now they only have the single level compact. Hopefully within the next month or so, she's gonna have the bi-level release, the double-decker one. But right now, we've got that going on. Well, that's not enough space for the tins that I have because I had 2 new ones come in and I already had a contour that wouldn't fit in here. So somebody had messaged me and said, hey, do these tins fit in the tin that, the compact from the company that you used to work at? And so I was like, I'll let you know. I'm going to put some in there and see if they fit. And they fit. So I found one that isn't branded. It doesn't have any branding on it. So I'll show you. Who asked me a question? Ashley, when did I say these will be able to purchase? Everything I'm showing right now is available, sister. I've got a link in my link tree, or you can go to my Piper Blue video, the first one. It's if you look in my feed, it's my picture with the red lips, and it's got a Piper Blue logo. Go to that video, comment makeup, and it will send you the shopping link and my discount code. So that's the easiest way to do it. So yes, they fit. I didn't put them all in there because I want to use this compact, but they do fit. I spaced them just so I don't get them all mixed up. And this is one of their bi-level ones. So the Piper Blue ones do fit. My only complaint with the tins is that they're kind of hard to get out because hers are very square on the edges. They're not rounded. So they kind of catch on the lip a little bit. To take them out, I need a safety pin to get under there and pry them out. But if that's the biggest complaint I have, it's not a big deal. So let's do this. Also, I was talking yesterday, or when I did my makeup, about how I'm still using the Jones Road pencil on my inner corners for the blue. And Jamie, who is the Piper Blue lady, commented and she was like, you should try, hold on, I'll tell you what color it is if I can get it out. The N2 Charity shade. It's got some peachy pinky undertones in it. It might help with that. So I skipped the Jones Road yesterday and went straight to this. It worked brilliantly. I will say it didn't wear quite as well. So when I do this with this, it lasts all flipping day. This lasted okay. It started to fade a little bit, probably after about 5 or 6 hours of wear, which is incredible. But still, just to be totally upfront, you can absolutely do just this, but if it's not quite enough for you, I love the concealer pencils from Jones Road for breakthrough color. So there we go. Now we've talked about everything. Let's get into this. I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario brush. I am going to use my BB cream today because in the initial video, I didn't use it. So I want to show you how it works with the BB cream from Shackley. So we are going to use that today. Put a little bit of it on. I will say I don't need as much. I'm using about half the amount of the BB cream that I was before, and it's perfect. So I just sort of dot it on my face, a little broken baby hairs up here, and then rub it in. Last night I exfoliated, and it was funny because this morning I still looked a little flaky and dry on my forehead. So I don't know what brand these are. I got this at Walmart. It came in a pack of 3 or 4. Wasn't expensive. This is the best stinking face razor I've ever used. You can see how battered and gross it is. I've got to go get a new one. But anyway, I like shaved my forehead this morning, and oh my gosh, the crap that came off of it. I was like, well, no wonder I looked flaky. Like, there's so much dead skin there. Oh, Amy, you just ordered your Piper Blue palette yesterday. Yay! I'm so excited. I am loving this makeup so much. I need you guys to know that I've been like keeping it a secret. I've been wearing it since early January. It was like the first week of January when I heard about this and ordered it, and it came in. And some of you eagle-eye ladies that have been in my DMs like, what did you do with your makeup today? Like, your makeup looks really good. Like, it always looks good, but it's really good today. Like, what are you doing? And I was just like, I can't tell you yet. So it's like I told you what I was using other than the Piper Blue. Like, I'm like, that's the BB cream, and it's this lip and cheek, but I'm not ready to share yet because I so badly wanted to be 100% sure that I was all in with the product, with the company, with the brand, with like their mission statement, and then like getting to know Jamie. Like, the whole reason she started this organic makeup line was because she I'm gonna skip this so you guys can see how it wears. The whole reason she started it was because she had stage 4 kidney. It's in her thing, and I'm terrible. Hold on, my nose is dripping. Excuse me while I wipe my boogers. It was kidney. It's in her bio in the about me. Anyway, when she got sick, she like went down the wellness rabbit hole, like, and how the things that we put on our body and in our body and have around us that we breathe in all affect our health. And that's how Piper Blue was born. And so, like, I've just, every step of the way, I have fallen more in love with the brand, with the company. Even just last night, I messaged her because, there's a color match, like, quiz on the website, which I think is great because color matches get very overwhelming for, like, someone like me to do when there are as many people that follow you. Like, you get hundreds and hundreds of them, and it's like, oh my God, I'm never going to get through these. Very overwhelming to do that many color matches. So I had a few come through. People were like, I took the quiz, but I don't know. Can you help? And this makeup doesn't color match like Saint did. It just doesn't. And so I reached out to Jamie and was like, hey, like, can you help? Because I don't want to tell people the wrong stuff. And she was like, well, why are you color matching people? And I was like, well, they took the quiz. Hold on, let me zoom in so you guys can see how nice that covers. I was like, these particular women took the quiz, but they were unsure of the quiz results. And so they just reached out for a little more like hands-on help. And she was like, well, that's what the chat is there for. So like, there's a real human person. I don't know if you've been to the website, but there's like a little box down here. And it's like, if you need help, like, chat with me. And like, all of us are used to, oh yeah, it's just a bot. Like, I'm not wasting my time with that. No, it's like a human person. It's customer service. And it's there to help you guys with color matches. So if you get a match and you're like, oh, I'm unsure of this, you can click that little box and they will give you hands-on color match help, which I can't explain to you as the person who used to have to do so many of those, how freaking helpful that is for me, to be able to, and it's like, I'm learning this makeup. So I don't feel 100% confident in offering color matches just yet because they do have so many different undertones and different shades and all of that. And so knowing that they have that to offer, I was just like, this just keeps getting better. But anyway, I went off on a tangent. Look how good that covers. Like, the blue is just gone. It's the perfect match. If you've got bluish green in your under eyes, this N2 Charity is perfect. Anyway, so Jamie, like, not only is she like on this health and wellness thing and she's made this amazing organic makeup for us, but also they have a scholarship fund. Now, y'all know I'm like all about functional medicine doctors. I don't go to a regular doctor anymore. I have found that it's basically like, I don't fault the doctors for not knowing. They're not taught. They're taught. For me, if you go to the doctor, unless you need meds or surgery, they're useless. Like, I went to the doctor and was like, hey, I've gained like 25 pounds in the last 9 months, like right around my belly. And he was just like, I mean, you're 40 now. And I'm like, that's a bullshit answer. I don't like it at all. Because I see plenty of 40-year-olds on my feed who like have shredded abs and look incredible. And that's what I want. Or at least some, so, but it was just like, you know, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it just is what it is. And then I go and see a functional med doctor, and she runs my freaking hormones and does all of this blood work. And I'm like in perimenopause, and my cortisol is sky high. And like, she worked with me for months to get like my body line back out. And guess what? I lost the 25 pounds and then some. I'm gaining muscle. I look better than I ever had in my life. Functional medicine. Well, every purchase you make from Piper Blue, she's got a scholarship fund for women who are going to learn like functional medicine. And I was just like, it's like all signs point to go. Like, I feel like with the struggle that I've had, trying to find a company, like trying to find a makeup I liked, trying to find a brand to work with, just feeling like I've literally been wandering in the desert. Like, if you're, for like a biblical analogy, like just wandering aimlessly in the desert of makeup, and just being so frustrated, so frustrated, and like not having any motivation, you know, because don't get me wrong, I love Pomifera, I love sharing it. You only watch me wash my damn face so many times. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really get creative with skincare like I used to be able to with makeup. And I really missed it, and I was really sad about it. And I mean, it's been 4 years. And I feel like that meme, I'm sure you've all seen it, but it's like, it's Jesus, and it's a little girl, it's a cartoon. And, oh, that's kind of distracting. Let me move my mirror. There we go. It's Jesus and a little girl, and she's got a teddy bear, and she's holding it, and she's like, but I love him. And Jesus is like asking for the teddy bear, but he's holding a huge one behind his back. That's what I feel like right now. I'm that little girl. Like, I've been clutching to my crappy little mini teddy bear and fighting like what's best for me. And then all of a sudden it like everything just fell into place, everything. And I'm just so happy. And I'm happy that you guys are here with me and you're on this journey and you're all like as excited about the make. Look how that goes on. I don't need hardly any. But you guys are excited about the makeup. I cannot wait to hear what you think about it, because I know when I ordered, I was so nervous. God, was I nervous, because I so badly wanted to like it, because it checked all the boxes: convenience, price, colors, like all of it, you know, the fact that it's like a small company, very grassroots, very small, you know, homespun, like morals, like all of that, like it checked every box. And I was just like, please don't let this be trash. Like, I'm gonna die if I get this makeup in, and I hate it, you know? And I absolutely love it. It's so good. I got a little zit coming here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to use that concealer brush to sort of spot treat it. Perfect. And I got an old one over there. This is where you know, my ovulation pimples, I break out when I ovulate. That's where it always is. It's always on my jawline, which is nice. I'd rather have it on my jawline in the middle of my forehead. Okay, so foundation is on. I'm going to use, so when I went live with it the first time, I used the really dark contour. I'm going to use the lighter one so you can see the difference. So this one is, hold on, and I'll list all of this in the caption. This is Wisdom. It's the Wisdom, that's the name of the shade, the Wisdom contour. And we want to do the Tata hack. So get it on your finger, find your cheekbone, and then we're just going to like draw around the cheekbone. So it's like a perfect little like perky 20-year-old Tata. Whoop. Find that cheekbone. I should use this other finger. There we go. That way I can get the right angle. All right. We've got the perfect 20-year-old tatas drawn. Now we gotta give them nipples, and then we're gonna blend. It's like the perfect blush placement. Look at that. Wish my boobs still looked like that. All right, brush. I just have one of these rags, these lint-free face wash rags. I wipe in between. I don't know that I've noticed that you have to, but I feel like instead of getting all my colors mixed up. get a little bit more blush on that brush, and we're gonna blend. And I sort of fill in the ta-ta with the blush, and then I come around the edge, sort of do like a half C and blend the edge of that contour. And it just looks so pretty. And see how it brings the cheek up. I'm not looking, it doesn't look gaunt. Like it literally like lifts your face. So good. Because I do have to admit, I did miss when I stopped wearing contour altogether. I did miss the look of the contoured face just a little bit, but it was aging me so much. I was just like, oh my gosh, I look 15 years older than I am. Like, definitely not the goal. Definitely not the goal. All right. There we go. Like, look. It just, look how good that looks. I'm so happy. I'm so stinking happy. All right. I feel like that's pretty well blended. We don't want it to be too blushy. I think we're good. I think that's good. We love it, right? It's so good. All right. So there's that. I'm going to keep the eyes very simple because I'm doing a bold lip and I already wear fake eyelashes, so I don't want to do a ton of eye makeup. Hold on, do I color match? I don't need to. They have a color match like quiz on the website. And if you get that and you're like, I'm not sure, there's a chat on there, like a text chat, and you can click that and you can talk to an actual person who can help you color match, which I was just like, working with this company is just getting better and better and better. Cause I won't lie, color matches were my least favorite thing about working with my other company. Like I did them, but they were so overwhelming. It was hard to fight wanting to shut down. Like when I would open my email and have like 250 color matches that had come in that week. And it's like, oh my God, you know what I mean? And you got to sit down for 3 hours and look at selfies and pray to God that people sent you decent selfies. When I tell you some of the pictures I got were just, people like in their closet in the shadows, like taking a selfie, filtered to no end. And I'm like, I can't match your skin if I can't see it. Or one of my personal favorites was when a lady took a picture of her driver's license and sent that to me. So I started getting some color match requests the other day when I shared this, and part of me was like, oh, I forgot about this part. Okay, I'm gonna do it. And I have, and it's like, if you want my opinion, you are more than welcome to like take the quiz, see what it says. If you aren't sure, send me what the quiz said, send me your picture, and I would be happy to take a look at it for you. But it's not necessary because you can reach a human who is far more trained in this makeup and color matching people than I am. So do what works for you, but you don't need me to color match you, which is good for you because you don't have to wait for me to get my act together and dig through hundreds of color matches to get to yours. So that's super convenient for you guys, which is what I love. All right, so eyes are on. I'm gonna go ahead and do the setting spray and the powder. I'm gonna do spray first because I want just a little bit more of a matte look. But look, like I'm not shiny at all. And that's just the cream. Like there's no shine. So this says shake vigorously. And I'll shake the crap out of it. And then mist your face. It mists really nicely. I remember I used to use a setting spray by a company called Fitish. And it was a great setting spray. But their spray heads were like hit and miss. And so some people would order it and it would mist beautifully like this one. And then other people would message me and send videos of it like coming out like a fire hose and like just like a squirt gun. Like, and they're like, y'all need some consistency on your pump heads. All right, let that dry. And then you can see, like, do you see I'm just like a little glowier now? Like you can see the sheen from my light. That's what the spray does. Help set it. If you don't love that, if that's too much for you, I love the way it looks, but I'm oily. And so this is gonna go from glowy and pretty to greasy and icky real fast on my skin. So that's why I'm using it first. If you're the opposite and you're super dry, I would say either skip the powder altogether or set with powder if you want to, and then use the spray on top of it. Fluffy brush. The powder has this cool little net in it so it doesn't get everywhere. See, and I don't even need that much. Sort of rub it in and then watch. See, it's just, and it's not heavy. It doesn't have any flashback, so it's not gonna ruin pictures. It's got a mild mattifying ability, but once again, like you can see, I still have that glow. I just feel like a little more set. I don't know how to explain it. I really, like I've worn it, came in, day before yesterday, so I've used it. This is the third time I've used it, and I very much like it so far. Ashley, the setting spray from the old company never sprayed right. Yeah, I know. I know. Okay, so Dominique, I will tag them in this as well. This is the eyebrow pencil I've been using. It's Dominique Cosmetics is their page. It's the flat, squared off one. I'm gonna sharpen it just a little bit. I feel like the sharpening is amazing and also kind of, I hate it. Because like you're wasting product. You know what I mean? Like, but when you do that little sharpen before you use it, you get such crisp lines for your brows. Here, you can see how nice and faded mine are. I still don't think I think I'm still gonna have to laser them to get them finally off, but see how nice. So good. Like perfect hair strokes. I said the other day when I used it, the only thing I would do differently is I like a bold brow. I would go one shade darker. So this is the, where is it? My old lady eyes, neutral brown. Whatever a shade darker than the neutral brown is, that's what I wish I would have gotten. And when I order it again, because I will order this again, I'll get the shade darker. But, and it's just, it catches nicely on the skin. So you get like a good sort of drag. I feel like you have good control, you know? It wears pretty good for being not a cream, but like a pencil texture, you know? It does a pretty good job. Doesn't stay as long as like a liquid would, but as long as you don't rub on your eyebrows, you'll be fine. There. Look how nice those eyebrows look. I still got a flake of dead skin there. Not supposed to pick it off, but I'm going to. Hold on. Where are my tweezers? There. Hold. Please hold. There we go. Okay. Can't be having that. So, look how good those look. So good. And then I do have some great old lady hairs. So I use this is the Busy Brows from Tarte in medium brown. It's like a eyebrow gel. And I just put it over the hairs to camouflage the lovely gray eyebrow hairs I have that are growing in. Because 40 is fun. Honestly, 40 is great. I'm not one of those people that get sad about getting older. Like my mom always got really sad every time she would age another decade. It would really bother her. I'm like the polar opposite. I'm like, bring it on. Like my 30s were great. My 40s are even better. Like, I'm fine with this. Before I started, I exfoliated my lips with my lip toothbrush and I put on my Happy Salve. Now I'm going to wipe that off and I'm going to use this. You can use it with a lip liner if you want, but I found that I like sort of a softer edge, so I'm not going to use the lip liner. This is NYX's or NYX, I never know how to say that. It's their Shine Loud in Stay Stuntin', so it's got color on this end and clear on that end, and it stays. But you got to have super bare lips. It will not, you can't layer it, and you got to work quick. So I sort of do that, and that, and then I use my finger to blend it. so that it's not super harsh. And then I'll fill in a little bit and use my finger. Now, if you want it to be super harsh, just put it on heavier. I love the color, but I like a softer lip. See how it looks sort of dusty? I like that dusty look. Okay. There. We go. All right. So there's the red. I mean, it is bold. And then we'll put on the clear. And then this is kiss proof. So it stays on if you eat, if you kiss. It has no transfer. It doesn't bleed or feather. It's really good, especially for like what, $8. Take this off my fingers. Show you how well the erase works. Give it a second. Let it do its thing. See, it's already coming off. And then just wipe it off. That's how good the erase works. It's amazing. If you don't have erase in your arsenal of stuff, even if you don't use Primavera, you need some. Especially if you have kids, because it takes tattoos and magic marker off. So there we go. There's a full face with the red lips. Let's go take a peek in natural window light. What lipstick, what brand of the lips? It's NYX, and it is their Shine Loud in Stay Stuntin'. And I'll always put everything I'm using in the comment, or in like the feed when I'm done. So if you miss it, it'll all be there after. This is window light. Look how pretty and natural. Those cheeks are lifted. I've got coverage, but it still looks like skin. Nothing's patchy. You can't see the blue in my under eyes. The veins in the sides of my nose are mostly covered. I have two dark ones peeking through just a little bit, but also nobody gets that damn close to you. Like, we're this close to the mirror when we do our makeup. That's why I always step back and go in natural light and give you like, this is what people are going to see when you're out and about. They're not going to see this. You know what I mean? So there we go. That is the powder and the setting spray. It stays on all day long. I'll update at the end of the day in stories so you guys can see what it looks like. Yesterday, I did not have to touch up once. I did have to blot after about 4.5 hours of wear. I got some toilet paper and I just pressed like right in here and up here. Like that's where I got a little too shiny. But once I blotted, I was fine. It's just so pretty. So anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for being here. I'm going to wrap this up because now I'm going to film my next boudoir tutorial on that bed right there. So if you aren't following for the boudoir stuff, you should be, because I'm going to teach you how to take sexy selfies for your husband. I've already got 3 videos posted. If you haven't watched them, go find them. They're not hard to miss. And that's a wrap. Tag a friend, like, save, send all the love. And you can find a link to shop the makeup either in my first live. Like I said, there's a picture of me in the red lips, the little Piper Blue logo. Go there, comment makeup, or just go to my link tree and it's the first thing under the makeup tab. Okay? All right. Love you. Bye.